They're not your friend. This is what I've been really thinking about for the past. It's been a while now. I've come to the conclusion that just most people, they're not really who they say they are. This is something I had to learn firsthand because I spent my whole life believing people and giving them the benefit of the doubt. And every time I've gotten stabbed in the back, and stupidly, I just consider I always be like, I'm always thinking like, oh, well, they didn't mean it like that, or I always make excuses for people, and I've seriously come to the conclusion that most people are not your friend, not a real friend, not the friend you want. They're more of I don't know how to explain it, but this is how I think of it. When you see somebody and they're like, "Hey, how you doing, man?" They don't really mean, "Hey, how are you?" Like, how are you doing, like yourself? They mean like, "Hey, man, I walked past you. I'm acknowledging you, but I don't really care about you." But it's just polite to say, "How are you?" Kind of as like a weird formality, maybe. I don't know, but over the years, I've realized when I say, "Hey, how are you?" I actually mean that. Like, how are you, man? Like, what's new? Like, I want to, I guess, pick your brain or figure out like, what's going on with you. Um, Most people are not like this, and it's very odd for me because on the surface, it's like, okay, yeah, let me tell you, but they don't really care, right? So that was very confusing for me, and even as like a child, I just feel like, and then you talk to somebody about this, and then they would discredit you a bit. Oh no, you're just, dude, don't worry about it, man. Like, it's almost like I just had no one to turn to. And at the end of the day, I'm realizing now, whatever I think and feel is probably the truth, and I can't necessarily believe people anymore. Because every time I have, they've shown me that they're lying, they don't have good intentions, and whatever they said wasn't the truth, anyways. Um, Pretty depressing, I'll be honest, because I mean, I would like to share, I'd like to learn from other people. It just seems like other people aren't really interested, in like learning, or I don't know. I just can't do that. It doesn't make any sense to me. Why would I spend my time interacting with somebody who doesn't actually want to see me do well? But the problem is, they'll make it seem like they're cool with you. What up, bro? What's up? Hey, all this, or I don't. There's so many ways. But ultimately, I guess they're just killing time. Like literally, like just killing time. Like no purpose, no plan, just kind of doing stuff. I don't do that really. That's just me personally. I kind of always have a reasoning why I do stuff. And it's usually just based in logic, or even if it is emotional, it's emotional and it's logic, right? But I notice I'm starting to think people really just don't know, right? Like they don't know, they don't really have an opinion about stuff, right? Like I don't know. Like even when I ask people like, "Hey, man, how you doing?" They'll be like, "Oh man, just chilling, man. Got some food and just relaxing." Like they don't, like they literally, I don't even know if they know, like I don't know. I'm also starting to believe I'm going crazy because if everybody else is saying I'm taking it to, or I'm not understanding, like it makes me feel like I'm crazy. But at the same time, it just doesn't make sense. Nothing anybody does makes sense to me anymore. Like literally. I don't know why. You know what it is? I think it's because I'm expecting people, like, my life's not perfect, but I do love my life, even though I do have my own issues. My issues come from, I guess, other people. Not really my life per se, but dealing with other people is a lot of my issues. But I notice, I feel like it could be a lot of the times people really don't love themselves, right? And I keep trying to show love and appreciation to somebody who doesn't even love themselves. And then I'm expecting them to like show that back to me. It's like, like if they don't even love themselves, why would they, have love for somebody else or really rock with you? It's like, but it's confusing because honestly, I've been surrounded by these type of individuals my whole life in my family. They don't really, it's not about being good. It's about looking good and the appearance of being like, knowing what's going on. And I don't know, man, it seems like a lot of insecurities, but either way, I don't know, man. And then I get depressed because it's like, well, if I can't really interact with you, why am I here? Right? Like, if I have to walk on eggshells and be like, oh, just chilling, man, played some games, that's pretty much it, bro. Or I have to like hold myself back so that I don't make this person feel some type of way, or I don't know, lower my energy, just talk about stuff they want to do, which is nothing. I don't know. I just don't get people anymore, and I honestly I don't believe anybody anymore. I don't know why they would lie. To this day, seriously, to this day, I have no idea why they made everything so difficult, why they lied, why. I don't understand. But now, I guess I kind of do understand. You really kind of have to decide for yourself if you're living in truth. I guess even if you're living in lies, I guess you decide for yourself anyways, right? Because people don't listen. But I don't know, man. It's going to be difficult because I'll be honest, if this is what I have to look forward to, man, I don't know, man. I don't know who I'm going to be because there's just nobody to really relate to. And even if there are, it's like, I don't know, man. It just makes you not believe in people anymore. And honestly, man, at the end of the day, I just don't think they're your friends. They're probably not your friends. Probably just like situational friends, just because you're around them. But if you really peel back the onion layer, they're really not good people. This goes for friends, family. A lot of my family are not good people. I'm just being honest. I'm not saying I'm the best person in the world, but I don't know.